Welcome to Sylvia Stingray. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me, Sylvia, your Yuri Manhua translator. Hey guys, good morning. Let me present you the new chapter of Tangled Branches Chapter 55. So here it is. Let's read the story. Back to Jiangshu and Ruyu. Take off your clothes and let me see it. Now, Ruyu, she's concerned about her, but Jiangshu, she's trying to avoid her. Don't you find what you're saying offensive? I won't get angry with you today. I'll just pretend I didn't hear you. Well, now, makes sense. It's okay, sister-in-law. Feel free to yell at me. After all, I've done even more offensive things to you. Chiyu, said the Jiangshu. I'm determined to see what you're hiding all day, all dressed up like this. Well, you there, Jiangshu, said the Chiyu. Now, surely wanted to avoid her. What I am afraid of, Chiyu said to her. Now, she was holding a ribbon on her hands. What do you think? What's she going to do at this moment? You, why did she take it off? At this moment, she got really worried and concerned. Why suddenly, Jiangshu? She got really afraid of Chiyu. Suddenly, she stood up and said, Nonsense. She knew to herself that Chiyu might be able to trick her again. But Chiyu, she's so fast. She can act quickly. Well, nonsense, Jiangshu said to her. But she's been already pinned down. Now, Chiyu, she's trying to tie her up. We can see Chiyu, she really wanted to punish her as if she do nothing. But now it makes sense. Chiyu said, like a vandal of clay. Now, this girl, she really wanted to punish Jiangshu. Well, this is not gonna work, right? But it seems that she's really so strong, just like that. What did she do to cheer you last time? Well, it really makes sense. Jiangshu, trying to think over it. At this moment, Shirley can do anything but just to obey. Jiryu at this moment, we can see, since she's been tied up, and also she's been silent at this moment, looking at Jiryu. She keeps staring at Jiangshu, watching her so closely. Whoa, definitely. My dear sister-in-law, you promised me that you wouldn't ride horses, do anything dangerous while I was away. Well, this time, she's smiling. She's so happy seeing her like that. My sister-in-law treat me like a child, and her promise just to coax and deceive me. At this moment, Chiyu is trying to hold her, taking off your clothes and pants, and let me see it. At this moment, Chiyu is trying to have conversation on her. Yangshu said, no. At this moment, Shirley won't agree with Chiryu's opinion. Well, definitely, Shirley wanted to avoid her, also to confuse things from her. But Shirley can do anything. Shiryu is already taking off her fans. At this moment, it was swaying and flying in front of her. Well, definitely, since she's been tied, she can't do anything but just to see Chiryu's doing things for her. Well, definitely, this is not a good point. One, two, three. She's trying to see how many patches she has on her feet. Well, we can see it's so many, and she's having difficulty for it. Well, it must really painful for her. She was hissing. Also, it looks really painful. This is the promise that royal sister-in-law gave me. At this moment, Shiryu surely wanted to coax her, but still, Jiangshu surely wanted to stay away from her. Even though she's a daughter of prestigious family, that she is ruthless in deceiving me. Jiangshu said to Shiryu, it's my fault to lie to you. Well, still, she's been tied up. Her feet is also a troublesome for her. That's because you didn't discuss it with me. She said to Jiangshu. Now, she's screaming. It seems to be painful, right? We can see on her face she's having difficulty on her feet. Well, you, Jiangshu. She was trying to speak to her. Her face, it's blushing. Well, probably, it's really painful for her. Now, it really makes sense. Ruyu, she kept teasing her. It's already wet. Well, this time, what do you think? What's gonna happen? Sister-in-law, do you know what makes me so angrier? What most despicable is that you lied to me, Shiryu said to Jiangshu. What most despicable isn't that you lied to me. Now, her hands. It's not that you don't know how dangerous this is. Well, but still, she's trying to explain things on her. But, looking at Jiangshu, her face, she's blushing, well, having difficulty, also trying to trick her again. If you're even slightly off leash and horse tramples you, you could be paralyzed at best or even eliminated. You know that now. It really makes sense. Shiryu, she's trying to stop her and also trying to set things so it was not painful for her. How dare you to do such a thing? I seems to have overlooked some terrible risks, but I open my mouth. Now I only make shameful noises. At this moment, Jiangshu said to Jiyu, but you're not going to say anything, huh? It seems you still don't take your own safety seriously. Well, trying to tease her again. Sister-in-law, do you realize your mistake? But why? Why suddenly? It seems to be so painful. Now, looking at her face, she's crying again. Well, Jiyu, she got really worried about her. She kept calling sister-in-law, but still, Jiangshu, it seems that she's really hard-hearted. Huh? Because of the pain, that's why she's crying? Or because she feels something else? The trio, she moved closer and said, answer me. Now, it makes sense, even though she wanted to speak to her calmly, but still, she always trying to avoid her. Jiangshu, who? It's not. She knows that she was wrong. At this moment, she really wanted not to tease her. But it seems that her heart is really getting stone. We can see Shiryu. Suddenly, she's become stiff. Also, trying to understand. Will you do such dangerous things behind my back again? Will you dare to lie to me again? Sister-in-law, Shiryu, she keep asking. I won't do it again. Please forgive me. Ryu, please forgive. How about we stop practicing horseback riding, sister-in-law? Curious said to her, but still, her eyes is crying out loud. We can see she's really having so trouble at this moment. It seems that Jiangshu, she can really do anything. Chiyu, wiping her tears. At this moment, probably, she wanted to think something again. Thanks for joining membership. Cecilia, Lavina, Mansuri, Bianca, thank you for joining membership today. Hey guys, thanks for watching. If you like the video, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Membership is already open. For those who want to support, you can support me by joining the membership or you can directly support me by Ko-Fi. Thank you, bye.